Here's a video of us showing a 410 game cocktail arcade and how to swap out the existing joystick with an 8-way joystick. Step 1, open the coin door. Reach inside, there's cookie latches. Hold the top of the game down. Unlatch those, open the machine. And Chris, I'm going to let you narrate from here.
Okay, from here, 2 bolts on each side of the joysticks. We're going to do player 1 side. We just take these bolts out right here like so. Open the joystick like so. From here, first step 1, removing the old joystick. We're going to remove the C-clip right here. Just kind of take a pair of pliers and push it off like so. Okay, once we get it off, just put it aside. Take that down, unplug all the latches, unplug all the female prongs from the male. So it will be green, orange, yellow facing towards the cabinet, and red going to your right. Once that's done, 7mm socket for the 4 bolts that hold the joystick base in. Just go ahead and take those out.
This guy's like a NASCAR pit crew.
Once that's done, go ahead and move wires over, pull that out. We're good. Removal's done. Put your old parts aside. Grab your new joystick. Pretty much looks like the same thing, just different parts. Shaft right there. Little bezel and all the connectors inside there. Plus the C-clip. So go ahead and we'll put this on first. Bolt the base back in. Just so you don't strip the threads, go ahead and thread all the bolts on first before you ratchet them back on. Okay, once that's done, that's all good. You can go ahead and put the prongs back in. First one, all blacks are grounds. They will always go to the prong that comes out of the bottom of the switch. Okay, and in this case, the prongs on the old unit are a little bit wider than the new one. So you'll take your needle nose pliers, squeeze the female prong a little bit, and then push it on so it's nice and snug, so it doesn't fall off. Same thing the other one. Just kind of squeeze it so it's nice and snug, doesn't fall off, and so forth. Okay, next step, installing joystick shaft. So there's 2 ways you can go about this. If you like an extended shaft, meaning that the shaft sits higher, there's a little spacer. You're going to put the spacer on first before you insert the shaft to the bottom. But if you would like to have the shaft sit lower, then you would leave the spacer out. So in this case, because there's a glass that sits over here to give everybody some room so they can hold the stick, we're just going to put the shaft in and put the spacer in after. So you'll stick the shaft in. Next will be this little square piece that will go in. That's going to be what hits the switches every time you move the joystick. And then the spacer. One thing before I forgot, the bezel is gonna go on before you stick it in. So bezel, square spacer, round spacer. In the bag there should be a C-clip. What you'll do is just put your knee and joystick, hold that up in there. You're gonna press the spacer down and press the C-clip into little grooves right there. Go ahead and take your needle nose pliers. Make sure that's nice and snug. Okay. And pretty much there you have it. Once that's done, put it in. Go ahead and screw in your thing. Screw in the mounts on the side back in. Bring the casing back down. Fire up your unit. Make sure it works.
That's it. There you go. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to call 408-964-0136.